Yo, what is up, boys? In today's video, I'm going to be giving you guys my 4 best locks for tonight's games. I'm going to be hooking all of you guys up with 2 massive free plays, and one of you guys are going to win a free month of VIP picks. Now, before we hop into that, we do have to do some recapping because we just had a huge day again yesterday. We're on a crazy run right now. As you can see on the screen, I gave out 4 picks that I had locked in yesterday. We went 3-1 on those props. We're on a 25-6 run over the last like 4 to 5 days, guys. A crazy week of straight winning. A ton of profit, and the best part is the run that we're on are straight from the free plan, guys. All these picks are props that came out completely free, and I've been hooking you guys up. So if you are smart, guys, make sure you invest your bankroll. I'm going to tell you guys how you can do that in just a second, but look at yesterday's props. We also cashed all these plays. Now this one went to the free plan for completely free. I sent this to the free plan for completely free as well, guys, and then we had some more VIP plays cash as well for us. So we had a huge day yesterday. And make sure you guys are on that free plan. It is linked down below in the comment section. I'm going to show you guys how you can join that for one of the plays also. But right before we do it, guys, I want to show you that we're running out of slots. So the week pass, we have 2 slots left remaining. I started off with 5. We sold out instantly, or like I think 1 or 2 days, and then we have we just restocked I think yesterday. We have 2 slots left. So if you guys want access to that week pass, make sure you hop in before we sell out, guys. We only have 2 more slots available. And for the year pass, guys, I do 10 of these every year, and we only have 3 slots remaining. Now I can only do 10 because it wouldn't be fair to everyone else if I put like 30 of these up and all you guys just hop on for $45 a month versus the usual, like, what is the normal pass? We go to the store, I think for a monthly pass is $175, so for a week is $75, and then for the month pass is $175. So I can only do 10 of these per year. We sold out last year, we're almost sold out again, guys. Now normally this pass is $2,000, but if we go back to the discount that I just showed you guys, we're doing 75% off for the entire year. So that's $45 a month. If you guys click on this, it would actually go and take you to this and enter the discount code for you guys. Now I would have all this linked down below in the comment section. You can see it takes it all the way down to $500 for the entire year, and then you guys can get it for as low as $45 per month, and you guys don't have to pay anything the first month. So if you jump on this right now, you pay $0 down, you cash out with us on all these winnings that we have been doing for the last like 25-6 run. You guys get all that for completely free the first month, and then you only have to pay $45, and you have the entire year worth of picks, guys. When I say the entire year, I mean we have NBA and NFL is going to be stacking together later in the season, and right now we're about to have NFL and MLB stacking. We're already cashing out a ton, guys, so make sure you guys join that before the slots sell out. We do have about 5 total, and let's hook one of you guys up with a free month of VIP picks. So you saw normally for the month it's $175. You guys have been supporting the channel, so I'm going to be supporting you guys as well. Drop a like on this video. As soon as we get to 60 likes, guys, make sure you drop a comment down below so you're automatically entered. And then make sure you guys are subscribed. I will only be picking subscribers because you guys are supporting me. And also turn on your post notifications so you don't miss whenever I post a new video. All right, boys, so the winner for yesterday's video looks like it is going to be Brundy Down Undy. If you're watching this video right now, drop a comment down below so I can get in contact, hook you up with your free month of VIP picks. Now we're going for the sweep in this video. We almost did it last time. We went 3-1 yesterday. I'm trying to go 4-0 today. So let's get that sweep. Drop that comment down below so I can get you your free month of VIP picks. Now, with all that being said, guys, that's the recap. That's the year pass. That's the weekly pass. Everything is over. So let's jump over to the free play. So if you guys want the first free play, all you guys have to do is join the free plan. Like I said, it's linked down below in the comment section. Join up. I send my plays and updates there for completely free, and they get texted directly to your phone. Same thing with the VIP passes, guys. All the plays and props get texted directly to your phone or email. So let's jump into the next free play, but first we're going to go over a couple of those props first and show you guys why I love that. So the first one, we're going to be going with Tyler over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. So looking at his last couple games, we can do his last 20 here. It looks extremely solid. 15 out of 20 on the over. His last 10, he is 50%, so 5 for 5. If we do versus right-handed pitcher, we can see we got 6 for 10. It goes a little bit better. Look at his head-to-head versus right-handed pitcher, only 1 game. But if we do anytime, they have 2 head-to-head games versus Detroit. He really has 3 because yesterday is not on here. The 26th, he just had I think a good game yesterday as well. So we went over this prop 3 times already head-to-head. Has missed it once. And if we go to last 10, we also got to add that game there as well. Now tonight for Detroit, he's going off against, how do you say his name? I'm just gonna say Casey. He's going off against Casey tonight. We're looking at it. His record, he has a 12-4 record, so he's a pretty decent pitcher. About league average for his whip, he has a 1.26 whip. So he gives up about league average walks plus hits per innings. But this game is expected to be kind of high scoring, guys. So we all actually go back and look at the hit total. The hit total for today's game, you can see Detroit game right here. They have the highest hit total of the entire day. 18.79 is what's kind of projected about tonight's game. That's pretty accurate because yesterday I think they went 6 and 7 was the score, or 7 and 6, one of those two. So they should have a pretty high hit total because that's how many runs they put up yesterday alone. And they had going back again tonight, just different pitcher, guys. So with that prop, going against Casey, I like this. He is a right-handed pitcher, so I think we did the filter already. But last 10 versus right-handed pitcher, you can see 6 out of 10 games. You can see his plate appearances are pretty solid. His batting average, he has a 273 on the season. He has a slight increase, so he does have a little bit of an advantage versus Casey tonight because he has a 281 batting average versus the right-handed pitcher. And in his WRC plus, he has a 125 versus the 139, basically 140 on the season when it comes to facing off against the right-handed pitcher. So we do have that advantage there. He does better versus the specific pitcher that he is going against tonight. We can look at Casey and see his ERA. He has a 3.68 on the season, slight decrease. So he does a little bit better versus left-handed batters, which is what Tyler is. You can see he has a 3.36 versus them, but his batting average 264, so about the same. So we should be able to cover this prop pretty easily. Home runs 1.2 to 1.0, and his WOBA, his weighted on base average, I'm pretty sure that's what the A is. I get confused whether it's average or loud. But 317 versus 314, guys. So pretty great matchup tonight. We can see versus the fastball. He also has Greene there as well. So another thing, I think they have faced off. If I just open this up, let's check really quick. Look at their head-to-head games. Let's do. This might have been the only one where they faced off. He did have one hit in this game though, so even though he has this one miss, guys, getting a hit in this game is still huge because he could have easily got someone else on base, got them to score for RBI, or that one hit, if he would have got on base, somebody could have knocked him in as well. So don't take that one under and look at it like, oh, he missed that one time. Also going over here, looking at their head-to-head matchup, I don't think I can pull up any head-to-head for them. Yeah, no head-to-head on their stats. I could have checked that actually by just scrolling down. It would have been right here above this, but no head-to-head yet. But so far, Tyler has been great. This is a really high-scoring game. Should be a ton of hits, ton of runs. I'm definitely going to be taking Tyler on the over for this first one. Now, hopping into the second one, we're going to be going back with Bo. Now, Bo has been cashing a lot for us. Watch this when I scroll down, guys. So, first, we're going to look at the matchup that he's going against. Now, he's going against Woods Richardson. He has a 5-4 record, 1.40 whip, so above league average, which means he's giving up more walks, more hits per innings pitch, which is exactly what we need tonight. But let's look at this. Bo has been killing it, guys. Last 10 games, he is 10 out of 10 on the over. He's hitting against everyone. We look at the last 20 games, guys. Last 20 games, he is 17 for 20 on the over for this line. It is 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs on the over. If we look at versus right-handed pitchers, we can see last 18 out of 20 games. If we do head-to-head matchup, we can see he's faced off against this team 4 times. He's covered out of these 7. We can do versus right-handed pitchers. It stays the same. We can look at the home games head-to-head. He has 3 out of 4 versus right-handed pitchers. It stays the same. We can look at last 10 versus right-handed pitchers in home games. You can see the last 3 he's been killing it. So this guy has been killing it for us all week. We cashed out like 3 or 4 times off him within the last 2 weeks alone, guys. I've been going to him and cashing out a ton of plays. I'm going to be using him again tonight. And like I said, we looked at the matchup for his pitcher. We can scroll down, see his plate appearances are solid. He's getting around 4 to 5, even 6 in this one, so we don't have to worry about him maybe only getting 2-3 plate appearances like some guys. And look at their head-to-head matchup. They have faced off. They have 2 plate appearances and 1 hit. That 1 hit was a home run, so we did have an RBI in that game as well. You can see the stats since 2018. So they have 1 head-to-head game together, and that game was great. We can look at the matchup for Bo and look at his batting average on the season, 304 versus the 308. So slight advantage, basically stays about the same. Same thing for his WRC plus, his weighted runs created plus. So in this game, you can see he had 1 hit, 1 run, 1 RBI. So for his runs created, it stays about the same as well, 127 and 126. And then for Woods, it says he does slightly better, but that's about the same as well. 3.97 ERA versus right-handed batters versus the 4.24 for the season. So batting average 252 to the 219. But like I said, guys, Bo has been killing it for us. We can look at his matchup versus the fastball and see his WOBA. He has a 360. So I'm definitely loving this matchup, guys. Let's go over to this chart really quick and look at some of the top projections for today. So looking at it, guys, I pull up this chart. Now take this with a grain of salt for these projections, because this 10 means they have like the best matchup batter wise, and negative, so like a negative 10 if we could find one on here. A negative 10 or negative 9 means that batter has a bad matchup versus that pitcher. So looking at this for today, filtering this by hit, seeing who has the best matchup. We do have a lot of our guys on here that we are betting on today. But let's go and look at Tyler and see where he stands. We can actually go to the whole team. So I'll just filter this and look at that Detroit game. We can see Tyler has a non-advantage versus Casey today. They have no head-to-head history. And also we have Nick Kurtz right here and a couple other guys who have a pretty decent advantage as well. So one of these guys should easily be able to hit him on. And who do we have? Bo for our other one. Let's just do, I don't know if I can pull up his name. Let's just go and pull up the whole team. We're just going to do Toronto and pull up the whole team. So looking at it, we have Vladimir. He has a 10 out of 10 advantage. Now his matchup history is absolutely great. 3 plate appearances, 3 at-bats, 3 hits. So every time he's faced off against Woods, he has went on the over. I was looking at taking him, but like I said, Bo has been killing it for us. His matchup is pretty good as well. Says he has about a 6 advantage, but the way he's been playing, he's been way more consistent than Vladimir has. For his overs, at least 2 plate appearances, 2 at-bats, and 1 hit. And I'm definitely going to be taking this, because basically if Vladimir gets his hit anyway, Bo is going to hit him on, or Vlad's going to hit him on. Regardless, one of those guys should be helping each other out going on the over. You also have a lot of 8s right here, you can see, for the advantage as well. Let's go to the game projection and see what that is for this game. So you can see they're about, what is this, maybe 6th, 7th on the day for total hits. And for the Twins, but you can see in this game, both team, as you can see right here, Toronto does have a better hit score. Like they're projected to be around 8.62. Now I keep stumbling, kind of fumbling over the projections, because I don't want you guys to look at this and like, oh, I'm going to bet on this based off the projections. I take this with a grain of salt just to see what the matchup is looking like, but so far everything is lining up for the over. We can go and look at the game projections for today. We can find both games. You can see Toronto is expected to win this game, not by much, so 4.14 to the 505. So it could go either way, honestly. And then who's the first guy we just had? We had Tyler. We have that Detroit game. Let's go back to that one and see that, if I can find it. Probably looking right past it. Okay, we'd have down here at the bottom, expected to be a close game, basically 6. They're basically projecting 6 on both sides for this game, so it could go either way for this one, guys. Those are the first 2 props. I actually have this one locked in already. Now I'm sending this to all you guys for completely free. Like I said, make sure you join that free plan. We just cashed out huge yesterday. 2 free plays already cashed out, so make sure you guys are on Sleeper, guys. So if you guys are not on Sleeper already, I'm going to be hooking you guys up. If you use promo code ApexBetz, first you can lock this plan over there. You can also add this 0.5 free square, so you can even get a higher payout by adding the basically free prop that they give you guys for signing up. And you're also going to get a deposit match up to $100. So whatever you guys put, they're going to double it up to $100 if you use the promo code or use the link down below in the description to sign up. I will be hooking you guys up with a free week of VIP picks. So if you didn't win that month, you guys still have a chance to get in VIP, test it for completely free. Just make any size deposit and then let me know you guys signed up using my code or link. And if you already have Sleeper, guys, I'm going to be doing the same offer for Chalkboard. Now Chalkboard is going to be hooking all you guys up with a free $20. So as soon as you guys join using my code ApexBetz or that link, they're going to instantly put $20 into your account. Deposit $5, $10, anything, guys. You can even deposit whatever you want to, just to start your bankroll, and then just let me know you guys use the code. And then same offer for ParlayPlay as well. You guys see me play on all 3 of these apps. I absolutely love them. They're my top 3 so far. Sleeper's always been #1. But then I've been playing on Chalkboard and ParlayPlay a little more recently, so I can recommend them to you guys now. Same thing, $100 deposit match. You're going to double it, whatever you put in. Same code, same links down below in the comment section, guys. So that's that first play I have for you guys. Lock this in over there on Sleeper, and let's jump into the next one. So the next prop I'm going to be going with, I'm staying in that same game, guys. I'm going to be going with Riley Greene for the over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. So looking at this game, scroll down here and look at his last. Actually, let's just go to last 10. Look at his last 10. We can see it's 5 out of 10. I'm pretty sure he cashed yesterday as well, so he's probably realistically like 6 out of 10 because they don't have the updated game for yesterday. I do make these videos kind of early, but last 3 games in a row he's cashed, guys, versus right-handed pitchers. I'm pretty sure last 3 games as well. We look at head-to-head versus right-handed pitchers. He's cashed this basically 5 out of 5 if we count yesterday's game as well. You can see 5 out of 6 games right here showing head-to-head, which would be what, 6 out of 7 now. Head-to-head. Let's do away games. Look at away games. We can see 3 out of 3 games on the over versus right-handed pitchers. If we don't go by any pitcher, we can see we have 3 out of 4. So I like to go over all these stats, guys. See the best case scenario, worst case scenario for everything. Last 10 away games, you can see away he does pretty decent, but I really look at the head-to-head away game so we can see exactly what stadium he's playing in today and see how he does in there. So this so far looks pretty good for the over. Let's look at his matchup that he has. So if we go over here and click on his pitcher, he is going against Lewis tonight. I think it's Lewis how you pronounce his name. I'm just going to say Morales. Looking at Morales right here, we can see he has a 1.0. We can't really judge too much off of him because actually let me go back and click on him. He doesn't have a lot of data. So we can't even click on last 5 because he doesn't have 5. Doesn't have 10 games. We can only look at the 2025 and see he's played 3 games so far. And in these 3 games, he's been striking out what 6, 5, and 4 here. So he seems like he's going to turn out to be a pretty decent pitcher. If we go back though, like I said, we can't really compare him to his pitcher tonight, but he should have no problem going off against him because he has had no problem so far. He's been pretty hot for us. His plate appearances have been pretty solid. If I go back to the last 10, I guess he's been getting around 4 each and every game. I'm pretty sure yesterday he got about 4 as well, but he had a great game. I think he even got a home run, either him or Tyler, both. One of them had a home run in this game. So they've been doing pretty good. Calling our shot just dropped. Make sure you guys go check him out. But look right here, 2025 versus right-handed pitcher and the season. We can see for the season he has a 266 batting average, and right-handed pitcher you can see he has a 288. So we do have a slight advantage there versus the right-handed pitcher. Since we can't really compare their stats head-to-head, we can do basically just verse off right-handed pitcher, and he does have an advantage there with his WRC plus going up as well, 128 versus the 151. So he's creating more runs as well versus the right-handed pitcher. Like I said, we can't really go over the pitcher stats, so I'm not really going to worry about that. If we go back to that batting chart and just take this filter back off, filter this by hits. Who do we have on here in this top 10? Is he on there? I don't think he's in the top 10 guys right here, but still going to be taking Riley Greene. If we go and look at the whole team, let's do the whole team of Detroit and see how many good matchups we have. We see Riley Greene. It says he has about a 2 advantage versus him, which is still good. Any advantage, we'll take it. But like you said, we can't really compare the stats too much. But we see all these guys should also have a pretty decent advantage as well. So one of these guys get a hit, get on base. Somebody should be able to hit him in. Riley Greene can hit someone in, or he can get on base and, you know, go ahead and score for us. If we go ahead and look at the projections, we already did all that. For that first prop, you guys see highest hit total for the day. He did great yesterday. He does great versus right-handed pitchers. Has head-to-head games at home versus right-handed pitchers. Everything looks solid, guys. He's been going way over this line as well. We're only taking it over 1.5. He's been getting 3, 4, 7. So as long as he continues to play the way he has, and this team with, like I said, being a super high hit total, high scoring game, we should have no problem cashing both of those props within the same game. Now, one more prop I have for you guys I'm going to go over in this video. I'm going to be going with Pete Alonso. Now, stay tuned. I have 2 more props we're going to look over. I haven't locked them in yet. Have not used them in VIP yet, but I think I will be using him those props today. So if we look at it, I'm going to be taking Pete Alonso for the last one for the video. Over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. We can go and look at his matchup tonight. So he's going against Walker tonight. He has a 4-6 record, a 1.28 whip. So about league average there. Pitcher wise, let's scroll down, look at Alonso. Let's go to, oh, I keep saying Alonso, I think that's how you say his name, Alonso. We can look at last 10 any. We can see the last 6 out of 10 games he's went on the over versus right-handed pitchers. We can do specifically 7 out of 10 games on the over. Look at their head-to-head versus right-handed pitchers, 8 out of 12 games. And let's see, in home games, 3 out of 6 versus right-handed pitcher, and 9 out of 13 just all his home games so far. So it is pretty decent in the stadium. Let's do head-to-head stats in general. We can just see 18 out of 24. So they have faced off a lot. You can see Mets versus Philly have faced off a lot. 18 out of 24 games, absolutely huge for the over, guys. Like I said, we're only taking this line over 1.5 hits versus RBIs. He's getting 3 and 4 in a lot of these games. Now, let's scroll down and look at his pitcher-specific matchup, because team head-to-head doesn't really make a difference. It depends on the pitcher that he is going against tonight. If we look at it, they do have really great history. So we can see Pete versus Walker tonight, 21 plate appearances, 5 hits, 3 home runs out of those 5 hits. So he could get a homer tonight. 5 RBIs as well, guys. So he has been killing it versus this specific pitcher. These stats are all since 2018. We can look at Alonso and see his average 259 on the season versus the 276 he has for right-handed pitchers. So we do have a slight advantage there. And his weighted runs created plus, you can see 134 versus the 143. So far we have a really great matchup. Walker, you can see his ERA. He gives up about 344, which is above league average ERA, and 342 versus right-handed batters, which is still above league average, still good for us. It says he does slightly better, but it's about what, 0.02, guys. It's basically the same. We don't really have any disadvantage there. Batting average, a 249 versus a 261, and you can see his WOBA basically stays same thing with his home run. So far loving this matchup. Let's actually go to our pitcher chart and let's find Walker. Let's see, just gonna do Command F, type Walker, find him. You can see he's projected to be around 5 innings tonight. Let's actually go in, what is this? Let's put him towards the top. So if we filter this by strikeouts, he's projected to have 2.4 strikeouts. I'm just doing this so I can see his stats, but we can see 5 innings, projected to only give up around 4.6 hits, 2.7 runs. So pretty decent pitcher. Like I said, league average, not anything too shocking we need to look at. If we go and look at their game, let's see, we have game projected to be kind of close. It could go either way. You got to take these projections with a grain of salt. I just like to look over them just to see what the stats are. If we look at their hit total for today, if I can find them, they're all the way down here, guys. So they're kind of towards the bottom. They're not projected to have a ton of hits in this game, but they have really great head-to-head history. I'm probably going to be taking someone from Philly as well to correlate this with. So that's all for that one, guys. Batters, we can probably go filter, see if he's in the top 10 anywhere for hits in history. So we filter this by who has the best advantage and then who has the most hits versus the pitcher. We can see Pete is up here in the top 2, guys, actually. So we got Bobby Witt and then Pete coming in second. 10 out of 10 advantage. So we should have a great matchup, as we just looked over already and showed you guys. So definitely going with all 4 of these props. I already have these locked in for VIP. I am not running them all on the same slip, guys, so don't just take all 4 of these and pair them together. Take the ones you really like, put them all together. If you like all 4, great, do it. I'm aiming to go for a 4-0 sweep, but it's not always going to happen, guys. So I went 3-1 on yesterday's video. The first 2 or 3 days we did have 4-0 sweeps, so it is possible, guys. Lock in only what you like. I'm going to be taking, I showed you guys how I paired that first play over here on Sleeper, so make sure you guys have joined that down below in the comment section. We got Bo and Tyler both on the same slip. I personally have 250 on this, as you guys saw. I'm putting 250 on all of my free plays because all these plays come straight from VIP, guys. So even though I'm telling you guys join the free plan for free picks or whatever, those free picks come directly from VIP. So don't think you're just getting sloppy picks. As you can see, that's why we're on such a crazy run, guys. 25-6, because I'm picking plays directly from VIP and then giving to you guys for completely free. Another reason why you guys should hop in VIP, because if we are this hot on the free plan, imagine what VIP is looking like. So I have 2 leans for you guys. Was going to be in the same game. So we took Christian Walker yesterday. He was our one miss. I told you guys we went 3-1 on yesterday's video, and he was the one guy that ended up missing. Now I'm going to be running this back. I think I'm going to take him again today. I'm still looking over it, haven't decided just yet, but the matchup is absolutely perfect, guys. And the only reason he didn't go over is because somehow the Rockies pulled one out of their ass. They somehow beat Houston. Now we go look at the game projection. It's going to be about the same that we had yesterday. Houston once again projected to win, projected to have a high hit total. They're 4th on the day. If we look at what do we have, the game total, we can see right here. Houston is projected to win 5 to basically 4. The Rockies, their history, if we go and look at their head-to-head history, they have lost majority of their games. This is the wrong prop. If we go and look at their games head-to-head, we can see they have lost most of their games to Houston. You can see right here they won one and then lost. We have another loss here, This is just versus this is Christian Walker, so I don't have any more. I can't go down the stat because back then he was on the Diamondbacks. But look at his head-to-head history though, guys. He does great versus the Rockies. He only has 3 misses. He has the 2 you can see here on the screen, and he has the 1 miss from yesterday when it comes versus the Rockies. So head-to-head, he has normally done good versus them. I'm projecting them to have, or I expect them to have a better game than they did yesterday. You know, terrible start to that first game, but they should be able to do a lot better tonight. And like I said, with the projections, having them winning by a ton once again, it should be an easy bounce back game. Let's look at his last 10 games in a row. You can see he had a nice streak right here, 3 going over. If we filter this by right-handed pitcher, because Colorado, first of all, the Rockies have some of the worst pitching in the league. Before I even get to looking at those last 2 games, look at the matchup that we have for the pitcher. So he's going against Dollander tonight, a 2-10 record, a 1.63 whip, guys. That is absolutely terrible. It's great for us, but for a pitcher in the league, he's doing pretty bad. He's losing most of the games as a starter, and he's giving up a lot of walks and hits per inning. So we can look at his last 10 games versus right-handed pitchers. You can see he did great those last 2 games. He got 6 here and then 6 in this one as well, playing around 4 to 5 innings. If we look at head-to-head versus right-handed pitchers, every time he's faced off against the Rockies, you can see 5 out of 6 games on the over. He's going way over as well. Even in this 1 miss, guys, he still has that hit on the board. So as long as he has that hit, you know, he could have got a run or RBI. So definitely, like I said, take those misses with a grain of salt. If it's a hit, that's still pretty good for us. It basically would be 6 out of 6 if one of his teammates just stepped up and, you know, could have got it done for him. Let's scroll down, plate appearances. We said that looks solid. We can see they do have head-to-head history as well. So since 2018, he has 2 plate appearances against his starting pitcher that he's going against tonight, and you can see he has 2 hits, no home runs, and 1 RBI. Also for Walker, we can go over his season stats. So he has a 237 batting average on the season, a 240 versus right-handed pitcher, and then his WRC plus, so his runs created, we can see 96.4 to a 102. So he does have an advantage versus right-handed pitchers already. Not to mention he's going against a bad pitcher. Look at his ERA, guys. Dollander has a 6.91 ERA and versus right-handed batters, which is exactly what Walker is. And of course, he's right-handed pitchers, what Dollander is. That's why we have this good matchup. He has a 7.61 ERA. His batting average 285 to a 287 basically stays about the same. Because he home runs, doesn't give up many home runs to right-handed batters, but 1.8 to 1.5, and then his WOBA 363 to 357. So I'm definitely loving this, guys. I think I'm gonna go back and use this one. Christian Walker over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. I think I'm gonna stay in the same game because, like I said, I expect Houston to bounce back. And I'm also gonna be taking Sanchez as well now. Like I said, haven't confirmed it. Still gonna look over it a little bit more, figure out exactly what I want to lock these with, and you know how much I want to put on them. But so far for the video, I'll just show you guys in case I do end up using them. Sanchez as well. He does pretty good versus the Rockies. We can go to his head-to-head history and see the last 5 out of 8 games he's been able to cover versus the Rockies. Now, he wasn't on this team originally. He did just get here, I think. If we go to last 10, we can see last 2 games where he's doubled, well, more than doubled this line. You can see 5 here, 7 in this game versus right-handed pitcher. You can see 4 out of 10 on those last 10. If we go to head-to-head for right-handed pitcher, that was the 5 out of 8, I think. If we go to any time, stays the same. But honestly, guys, like I said, he does pretty good versus the Rockies. You can see in this 3, 4, 7, 5, 4. So he normally goes way over. Same thing with the matchup, same pitcher, 1.63, 2-10 record. We can scroll down here and see he does great versus right-handed pitchers as well. 250 batting average versus the 274. They do have head-to-head history together, 2 plate appearances, 1 hit, 1 RBI. So I think I'm going to be using either one of these 2 guys or both of them. Haven't confirmed it yet. I think I like Walker a little bit better, but those are the 2 that I'm still looking at. And with that being said, guys, I already gave you all the 4 props that I have locked in for the day. Gave you guys the free play. I'm going to be sending more free plays over there on that free plan. So make sure you guys join that down below in the comment section. Lastly, of course, we only have a few slots left, so if you want to hop in VIP for completely free before the game start, you guys can hop over on Sleeper, use that promo code. But if not, we do have a couple slots remaining, so you guys can get that huge discount. So with that being said, guys, good luck with all your bets, and I will catch you guys over in VIP.